Right now, it is time for us to check sports here on Robin Hood Radio. And we'll start off in sports with the Monday night football game between New England and Buffalo. Big game for Buffalo, very big game for Buffalo, and a big game for New England as well. And the weather was not cooperative. It was very windy. It was very cold. And the Patriots, well, they took sole possession of first place in the AFC. That's right. They're the number one ranked AFC team. And they only needed their quarterback to throw 3 passes in the game. Just 3 passes for the whole game. They defeated Buffalo 14-10 in Buffalo. Now, that's amazing. Just 3 passes. Everything else was on the ground. New England, of course, now has a 9-4 record. Buffalo fell to 7-5. And Bill Belichick has rebuilt his Patriots team in 1 year. Had a bad year last year when they lost Tom Brady. 1 year rebuilding program. And the Patriots, once again, are in the upper echelon of football and the American Football Conference. Heisman Trophy. Well, finalists have been revealed, and I think the trophy ceremony is set for this weekend in New York. And the people that have been nominated, Bryce Young, the Alabama quarterback, Pittsburgh quarterback Kenny Pickett, Michigan defensive end Aidan Hutchinson, and Ohio State quarterback C.J. Stroud. I would put my money on Bryce Young. If I was a betting person, I'd put my money on Bryce Young. All right. Of course, new head coaches in college football. The Irish are being led by Marcus Freeman. Texas will be led by Jeff Banks. By the way, Jeff Banks and his girlfriend are facing a lawsuit over an alleged monkey biting incident. I won't get into it, but it's just one of those stories. And Oklahoma, of course, has hired Brent Venables to be their new coach. All right. Let's take a look at NBA action that took place yesterday. See if any of our teams played yesterday. I am scanning it, and I don't see any. But then again, let me just make sure that I scroll down. No, none of the teams played yesterday. Now, coming up today, the New Jersey Nets take on the Dallas Mavericks at 7:30. The New York Knicks take on the San Antonio Spurs at 8:30. And the Celtics take on the Los Angeles Lakers at 10 o'clock this evening. Let's switch over to the National Hockey League in the games that took place yesterday. And the Devils lost to the Senators by a score of 3-2. Coming up today, any of our local teams in action? The Rangers will take on the Blackhawks at 8:30 this evening. Tomorrow, the Devils take on the Flyers and the Bruins take on the Vancouver Canucks. And locally coming up this weekend in football, well, let's take a look at the schedule here. All right. Let's roll down here. This is so foolish. I don't want week 13. I want week 14. Oh, goodness gracious. Here we go. Week 14. Coming up on Sunday. Cowboys are taking on the Redskins. That should be an interesting game. The New Orleans Saints take on the Jets. The Giants take on the Chargers. Oh, gosh. Here's another L on the old thing. The Bills take on the Buccaneers. And Monday Night Football will feature the Rams and Cardinals. That should be a high-scoring, interesting game. Anyway, that is a check on sports this morning on Robin Hood Radio.